And we are back, man. Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Wayne, aka Wayne Go Crazy. I need a haircut badly. Can't be doing this to y'all. But probably wondering why are you in the same outfit as you in your last video? Because I had to hop on right after the game. Steph Curry just dropped 50 points in a game 7. Probably one of the best game 7 appearance performances we've seen. In context, even though it's just the first round, it's still one of the best game 7 appearances we've seen thus far. And a lot of conversations are going to need to be had. I personally already had Steph Curry in my top 10 of all time. Once he won that championship, I was able felt fine putting him in my top 10. But a lot of conversations need to be had. Is he the greatest point guard of all time? Is he better than Kobe Bean Bryant? I'll hold those times for those conversations to see if he gets past this. I also brought something up on my podcast, House of Other Sports podcast. Make sure you guys tune in if you haven't. We will be going live tomorrow. Well, I guess it will be today because this video is dropping on Monday. So today at 6 o'clock. But Steph Curry, if he wins another championship, man, it's going to be really hard to really say LeBron's a GOAT when someone won more rings than him. But we're not here to talk about that because we're here to talk about round 2 of the NBA playoffs. Some games have already been played. The Knicks and the Heat played today, and the Heat won, man. And great games by Gabe Vincent. Um, Great games by Kyle Lowry, Bam pitched in, Max Strus, Caleb Martin. The fact that that Miami Heat team are really doing this with a bunch of undrafted players is like amazing to me. I think Bam is like the only lottery pick on this Miami Heat team actively right now that's playing. Kevin Love too. Kevin Love as well. But he's in damn near year 20. It's like crazy to see, man. And then Jimmy got hurt, which is like something scary as a Miami Heat fan. It's like ankle rolled, and Jimmy would have easily dropped 30. Let's all make that be clear. He got injured with like 5 minutes. And everybody kept telling me how Tom Thibodeau was this amazing coach. And I think he's a good coach and how he could possibly outcoach Eric Spoelstra. But Jimmy literally messed his ankle up. And they did not attack Jimmy once. Jimmy was literally sitting in the corner on offense, which was smart on his part because now you're like, all right, Josh Hart can't go guard Gabe, can't go guard anybody else. I still got to respect Jimmy. So now he isolates Josh Hart away from the defense, where you see Kyle Lowry and Gabe give you some instrumental buckets towards the end of the game. And then also you see on defense, they didn't attack. Yo, I know his ankle's hurt. It's evident his ankle's hurt. He's sitting in the corner on offense, not sending screens, not doing anything that Jimmy usually does. Josh Hart, come here. Come set a screen. Somebody come set a screen so I can get this switch on. The Knicks weren't able to hit 3-point shots, which is basically the difference in the game is the Heat stopped them from getting to the paint because they built a mini wall on Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett when they tried to get to the paint. And because they didn't respect the Knicks 3-point shot, they just let them shoot threes away. Well, on the other end, the Heat started the game hot, went on a cold streak, and then they brought themselves back into. So if Gabe Vincent's going to give us 15 to 20 points a game, it's going to be a pretty quick series. But I am worried about Jimmy's injury. I think Jimmy, we came to get what we got. So in my opinion, we should sit Jimmy for game 2 and just bring him to Miami, let him get treatment, let him work on everything, and then we have him fresh for game 3 and 4. I don't think we risk it unless we just want to go ahead and beat the hell out of the Knicks because I think this series, even though it's not over because Julius Randle hasn't played yet, even though the Knicks tend to play a little better, but they're definitely going to need his shooting, which is evident. And then and also like Love will be topping, but if when Julius Randle comes out, you have to put Bam on Julius Randle, and then you have to take Kevin Love and put him on Mitchell Robinson, which is going to take away from some paint protection. So either do that or, you know, yeah, you have to do that because Jimmy started off on Jalen Brunson, Gabe Vincent started off on RJ Barrett, and Max Strus was on Josh Hart. So that's probably what I have to do, but we'll see. I think it's going to be a good series. I do still have the Heat in 6, so I have the Heat winning in 6 games in that series. And we also got the Nuggets. The Nuggets and the can't think of that. Nuggets and Suns played, and I think the series might be over really quickly. And I may be over exaggerating, but if Jamal Murray's playing like Jamal Murray has been playing, this will be over in 5 games. The Suns just don't have the depth to stack with this team, and what they were able to do in the non-Jokic minutes is completely telling. The Jokic minutes are going to wear you out already, so you have to capitalize when he's not in the game. And if you're not able to capitalize when he's not in the game, especially if Jamal Murray still on the floor, like Michael Porter Jr. didn't really do anything. Aaron Gordon was able to be real physical, which I think they'll be continuing to do so. And I think this series is going to be over in 5. I just think the way Jamal Murray is playing, I expect Michael Porter Jr. to have one big game, and I also expect Jokic to have one big game as well. And I continue to see what Jamal Murray is doing. But now we get to the series that's all about legacy. Because it's really more about LeBron's legacy if we really think about this. Because if it's crazy to think in year 20, we're still talking legacy talk for LeBron. That's just how great he is. But if Steph is able to get past LeBron, that brings him closer to that LeBron James conversation. And now we're possibly talking about Steph Curry being one of the top 4, top 3 players that ever played a game of basketball. And it kind of hurts LeBron if he loses. We've been haven't had this saga for 8 years now. The saga really continues. I'm excited. I don't know who's going to win this series. I want the Lakers to win because I'm sort of a LeBron fan, but LeBron is not even my top 4 or 5 players that ever played a game of basketball for me personally. But I do like the story. I do think he's the second greatest. I think Michael is. But I think we could take LeBron to the greatest if he wins the finals this year and the finals MVP. So this is going to be an interesting series, man. I don't know who I'm picking. I just don't know who to pick, man. But it's the LeBron versus Curry. This is what basketball is all about. It's like the Bird versus Magic, if you really think about it. Even though Steph has always had the better team, and almost every time they played, and it's going to be the same thing this time. So I don't know, man. I don't know who I'm going with. You guys let me know who you got. Until next time, my name is Wayne, and I go crazy.